Hi, it's me, Tina. Welcome to my channel. I just want to thank you for joining me once again, and I'm going to be doing a DIY for you today. It is a, a paper flower using a recycled book. They were going to throw this dictionary away at the secondhand store, so I took it home with me. And I took it apart. I took the pages apart like this. I liked it because it was, it looked really nice and antique-ish. It has the, like the yellow kind of markings around it. I like that. So you probably need about, I would say, close to 100 pages. Oops. Yeah, that one I won't use because you need full sheets. So just take it apart like this. I know it's a shame to rip a book apart, but I would rather use it like this than have them throw it in the garbage. So then you take your page like this and you roll it into a cone like this. And you put a dab of glue. You could use tape, but I like using the glue because it's so easy to, it dries so easily. And just keep rolling, and it doesn't really matter if you make some big petals or little ones, like shorter ones, because you're going to need longer and shorter, but you can also cut them as you need them. So keep going like that until you have your 200 pages done. And I've done a bunch pre-hand, so I've got a bunch there. Then take any kind of circle, as it depends on how big you want your flower. The bigger you want it, the bigger your circle's going to be. And mine's not going to be all that big, so I'm just going to use my this thing here, my scissor holder. And it doesn't have to be perfect because, well, flowers are not always perfectly round either. But do it pretty much as round as you can. Then just cut it out. Make a nice circle. I've got some of these hanging in my living room, and people are always complimenting me on it. They're like, "Oh, how did you do that?" And so I figured I would put up a video, and then I can say, go to my YouTube channel and take a look. There's my circle. Then the way you start is you take your cones, you put a little glue, and I just kind of eyeball it, like put one there and then I put one across. That's how I measure it, just by eyeballing. And you just keep going like this. I tried to do this with my son, but it didn't really work because of the hot glue. And if I did it with just the school glue, it takes so very long for it to dry. So I found that with hot glue, it's much quicker. So just evenly space them out on your circle. And basically what you need is your glue gun and, ouch, that was hot, and your book, and you pull them apart, pull the pages apart, and start gluing on like this. That's what you do. Very, very simple, but the outcome is very beautiful. And then just start filling your circle like this. So just keep going until you've filled in all the spots here. I'll show you a couple more here. So fill in these spots here. Yep. And I'll show you once I get a little further along. Okay, now you can see I've filled up most of the spots. And you can do it fuller or not quite as full, it's up to you. And always make sure that the point is pointing out, is pointing up. There, mine is just about ready to start the next row. I got a new glue gun this weekend and it's so cute and pink, but I really like my other glue gun better, but it just stopped working on me. I don't know. Did it get too hot or something? I don't know. And this is not like I'm used to. Does not work as good. Alright, I think I'll put one more right here. And then I will start the next row. Now for the next row, you can take your cones and just cut the tips off like this. Just cut the tips off, and then garbage here. And then what you have is like this, and then put your glue on. See what I mean? This glue gun is not working properly. And then just put it till about, not quite half. Here, I'll show you on this one here. About halfway, a little bit more than halfway, so that it's like this. So you have a little bit of a gap here, about 2 inches, 2-3 inches. And just keep doing the same thing. Go putting in your cones. And your second row does not have to be as full as your first row. And take some more cones, and I just take a bunch in my hand and I snip the end. That way I kind of get them all the same size. And this is a very inexpensive craft to do, and the outcome, I just love it. I love like the vintage look of stuff. I'm gonna be making quite a few of these for Christmas for my friends. I want to see if I can make them each one. And you can always come back, like over here where there's a gap, you can put another one there. I'll just take some more and snip them. And like I said, make sure your point is always pointing up like this. And now I've gone around once. I'll add a few more here and there, like right there. And maybe right here, one. So, grab a couple more. Okay, now you can start your third row. And you can cut them shorter if you like, or leave them about the same size. I usually leave the third row the same length as the second row. And just try to fill in kind of where it's missing some space. Just fill in the space is what I'm trying to say. So there, one. And you can turn it so you can kind of see where more is needed, because if you just leave it on one side, work on one side, then you kind of can't see what's going on all around. And once in a while, just give it all a nice push down. And once you kind of get the hang of this, it doesn't take very long to make a whole flower. These ones I'm cutting a little bit shorter. I'm going to put one in here because it looks kind of empty there. And one in here. Yeah, you need about, I would say, a good 100 of these cones you need to make this size of flower. I'm not even sure what the size is of this one that I'm making. Okay, now I've kind of come, I'll put one more right there, right here. I'll put one kind of empty there. And you can put it underneath too, like that, just to make it kind of pop out. Now I've kind of come to the center here, and I'll take some cones again, and I'm going to cut them about half, cut it about half off. And some of your cones may open up, so just put some, like, sometimes they open up like that. Oh, mine are pretty good actually. Oh, need another glue stick here. So, just continue on with the same thing, even though they're kind of overlapping here, it's okay. Just keep going. gotta get used to this glue gun here. And if you push down too hard, then you kind of close the gap, so just put your finger in them and fluff them up a bit, like so. And that's looking pretty full. You can stick them in here too if you see that you need it a bit fuller there. Oh, this one's loose. Yeah, my glue gun is giving me problems. So this is what it's looking like right now. I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to take a few more cones and cut them in half, like so. And I'm going to stick one right in the middle. I'm going to just take my glue gun and put some glue around the opening here and put it sticking up, that it's standing straight up. And you can add some more glue here that it kind of sticks. And then you can take some of these and just kind of stick them in the glue there, if that works. And if you need more glue, just you can squirt glue in there. And this one's going to need glue. Yeah, just put glue where you think it needs it. Just stick them up there. And grab some more cones here. My glue gun. No, I got this at Michael's, and I got my other glue gun at Dollarama, and I like my other one better. Gonna have to go to Dollarama and get me a glue gun. And all these strands of glue you can just pull off once you're all done. Looks kind of messy right now, I guess, because I'm kind of hurrying. I didn't want the video to be too long. There we go. And then you can stick some of these pieces that you've cut off of your cones. You can stick them in too, like this. And since the glue is still hot there, it should stick. And if it's not hot enough, then just squirt some more glue in there, like this. And then you can add a couple more. And I think that gives it a cute texture, like it's not just all long ones. There we go. I think this one is done. I'm going to put a little bit more glue right in here. And then pull your strands of glue off. And What you do then is you can turn it over like this, and let me just hold on one second. Okay, I have this elastic cord that I bought from Walmart, and I'm just gonna glue that on the back here. Put a dab of glue. Make sure it's not too long because you don't want the string coming through. And once that's dry, you could probably dab it again because just to make it extra strong. And this is very light. Like so. And once that's dry, you're ready to hang it up.